Intercepts.
Aggressions that have plagued our civilization for far too long and kept us prisoners underneath our own world. Plastic floating on the surface, metal pipes transporting oil across where our ancestors' children used to play. It is time, my friends, for us to rise! Geralt has invented a weapon, a very powerful weapon, that we will unleash upon the unsuspecting surface dwellers. And now I will have Geralt say a few words about this great equalizer.
Thank you, Emperor Zot. Friends, while most of you have spent your time down here in the basement fornicating and partaking in other mindless, jovial excursions of the mind, I have been at work.
Awesome. Someone had to do it.
For far too long we have lived in fear, the fear of being discovered. But now they will live in fear of discovering us because I have invented what I call the Displacer.
Calm down. Geralt, please explain this great displacer.
Thank you, dear Emperor. You see, it is merely a matter of displacing water from one location and propelling it rapidly to another location. The water is sucked from here, then it traverses through this long shaft.
Now we're talking.
Until it is released at a great velocity out this other end. It uses the power of the tides, water which we have in abundant supply, and some hose.
And we have plenty of hose to outfit an army.
We do. While most of you engaged in revelry, I collected discarded hose left behind by the surface dwellers. We have plenty.
Sorry. I don't want to be a downer, but I think you're really underestimating the weapons they have up above. Unless the Great Displacer can also launch rockets, I think we might want to get back to the drawing board on this thing.
And who are you?
Oh, I'm, Krail. Hey, everybody. Yay, Atlantis.
Of course you would say that, Krail. Emperor, he's one of the burnouts that hangs out by the vents.
Thank you, Geralt. I didn't mean to offend anyone. I'm just saying that up above they have atomic bombs, and I think what you're describing here they refer to as a squirt gun.
And their squirt guns, would they be any match for us in our abundant supply of hose?
Well, it's not so much that, it's that they use them for fun. They have an entire, water parks full of them, and they pay money to shoot each other with the squirt guns. The guns themselves aren't of much value to them. I mean, there are dozens of them floating in the trash heap right above us.
But what about their hose supply?
And how do you know so much about the above world?
Well, sir, I'm afraid they do have a pretty healthy supply of hose. Like Geralt mentioned, all of the hose we have is merely just from what they've already thrown away.
Geralt brings up a good point. How do you know so much about the above world?
Just happy to help everybody. Back to the drawing board. Go Atlantis.
Stop him, Mr. Krail. Tell us how you know so much about the above world.
Well, I didn't mean to. I snuck up there when it was dark to see if it was as bad as everyone said it was, and I was just swimming through all the trash, and then I got stuck in what they refer to as a lawn chair, and then this human showed up.
A human saw you?
Yes, but she was nice, very nice lady. She cut me out. She goes out there at night to listen to podcasts and clean up the ocean. You guys gotta try these podcasts.
And she didn't kill and eat you?
No, what? No, I'm right. No. And plus she's a vegan. So she just cut me loose and brought me to her boat to catch my breath. Then we started chit-chatting.
And then she showed you the atomic bombs and rockets?
Not right away. Mostly we just talked. But after a while, she started bringing me back to her apartment. And we'd watch movies together. That's how I saw the bombs and the rockets.
But without water, how did you survive?
Well, sometimes we watch in her bathroom with me in the tub, but she could never get the salt levels right, so my tail would dry out. So I would just hold out as long as I could on her couch, but I'd usually just pass out after about an hour, so she'd bring me back to the trash heap and throw me in.
So she would haul your limp body out to sea and toss you into the garbage.
Yes, girl.
That's very romantic. Night after night, just watching movies together. She'd look over at some point and your gills are wide open, gasping for water. Then she'd load you into her boat and haul you out to sea and wrestle you over the edge of her boat and dump you into the ocean.
Yes, Gerald. I mean, were you watching us? Got a lot of information.
Quiet. How can you be certain she didn't alert the authorities in her world to our location? Did you endanger our entire civilization and way of life?
No, she's nice. Like I said, she cares about us and our ocean, and she just wants to help. But seeing the movies and the things they do to each other, guys, I really think we should wait this out.
But we are a proud civilization. We aren't meant to hide for eternity.
We are not meant to live in secrecy, being dumped over the edge of boats like trash. Our ancestors carved beautiful statues and adorned the sea floor above us with some of the most mystifying works of art ever created. And I am the only living Atlantisian carrying on that tradition with my sculpture work. We must get back to our glory.
Your sculptures suck, Gerald. I mean, why do you think everyone draws penises on them? I think the world can go a little bit longer without Gerald sculpture.
He's got you there.
How much longer do you think the wait would be?
Honestly, not long. She wants us to try to have a child because she thinks with how the oceans are rising, the cross between our species is the only hope for them to survive. But, you know, kids and all that, I'm not sure if it's a lot of responsibility, so...
If anyone should be a representative from our species, I would humbly volunteer.
Yeah, I'll run that by her. I'm sure she'll be honored.
I'd have Gerald's baby.
But just ballpark, how many years?
In Atlantisian years? Probably like, I don't know, 10? That's just a guess.
That we can do. Atlantis! We will wait. Now, Sentinels, seize this man. We will ensure that our species is not used to prolong the time of the humans.
What? Hey, no! Get your hands off me, man! Oh, dude!
Hold him steady, and we will remove his sperm ducts.
Not a great day for Uranus.
Wait, I don't even want kids. Honestly, this is a huge waste of time.
We will commission Gerald to create a statue of your great sacrifice, so that future generations will know of your great contribution.
No! Oh God, no! I was lying! I made it up! Use your squirt guns. You can defeat the humans. Ah! Ah! Oh.
And we're all done.
Hey, well, that wasn't that bad, actually. And now I couldn't have kids even if I wanted.
Correct. You are forever in the debt of Atlantis.
Huh. Well, it saves me from an awkward conversation, I guess. Still hate you guys, though. That was not cool at all.
How about a hand for Krail and his majestic sterility?